Hi, my name is Kelly Amos and I'm a fitness and nutrition specialist, and today for your tiny health tip I'm going to continue this week's, I guess I'll call it a series, on hormones and balancing them. Earlier this week I talked about the type of training, and this is specifically for women, okay? What I'm going to talk about today isn't necessarily specific for women, but it is something that, as far as the week going, that's basically who I'm talking to. And so we've talked about the types of training, and also, so you can look for my previous lives this week. Also, we talked about, first you need to create an environment that in your body that your body really wants to balance itself out. And so by creating an environment that is content, I'll just use the term content. And so yesterday I talked about how much your emotions are a factor in the health of your cells, that emotions have a chemical response. I mean, that, or are a response to a chemical. So a thought, whatever kind of thought you have, is triggers a chemical that goes directly to your cells and speaks to them. So, hi Steph. I wish I could see you. So it's really just knowing that how we respond to something. This morning in class, I was explaining all of this to them. And so we are dealing with a situation where I teach, and it's really causing some negative feelings, sadness and anger and frustration. And so we decided we were just going to do happy chemicals today. And so we were going to make our body thrive with how we were thinking about this and responding to this. And so food is the same way. Food, so our thoughts are chemicals in our body, and food. Your body is chemistry, food is chemistry. So there are foods that speak directly to our cells, that speak directly to our DNA. And I've said this before, I've said this lots of times, but when it comes to balancing hormones, the place to start to be most effective, the place to start is to do a detox. And I'm not saying go fast. I'm not saying go make some concoctions and go to the health food store and buy some pills and things like that. I'm not saying that at all. There are foods that have chemical properties in them that have detoxifying effects. Last year, almost a year ago February, I finally went to the doctor because I was having so much pain and my hormones, and it was a hormonal thing, and it was really affecting me. It hurt to jump, it hurt to lie on my stomach, it hurt to go up and down stairs. I'm not giving you specifics because what if the guys are watching this and they don't want to hear it, but women, you know what I'm talking about. I was just in pain. My sports bras hurt. And so I went, and she suggested doing a little liver detox. And so all I did was take milk thistle for a month. That's why I still take it. And it cured me. It absolutely cured me. So our liver and our kidneys are so busy and working so hard. Your liver is working so hard. Everything that we take in that is going to go be processed, and that includes the chemicals, the processing, the toxins, everything that's going into our body, that our liver has to deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it can get overwhelmed, and it just needs to be cleaned out. You have your oil changed. Why don't you detox your liver? So there are certain foods that you can just consume. So you're not going to be eating less, or you're just going to change some of the foods that you're eating, and you're going to start to incorporate them. When I do my group in February, that's specifically what you're going to be learning about. For now, not interested in it, want to do something. There's tons of there's lists on the internet that you can Google as far as detoxing. So, but there are some important things that I'm going to highlight for you. Number one, it does need to be plant-based, and that's very important that it's a plant-based. So I personally have a pretty plant-based diet, plant and lean protein. So for me, it's not that hard to eliminate animal from it. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I just try to eat plants for the most part. And particularly, there's some particular foods that you want to focus on. Bitter, pungent, sour. Bitter, pungent, sour. Cruciferous, asparagus and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. But there are certain ways to prepare it too. So you don't have to go raw. In fact, you don't want to go raw. You want to cut the cauliflower and let it sit, let the air hit it for 5 minutes. Then slightly steam it or blanch it. You just want colors to pop. That's all you want, is colors to pop. But when the colors pop, what's happening is, enzymatically speaking, now those have been activated, and then you eat them right then. So don't overcook. Here's where the only thing I need to change really about my diet to enhance detoxification is I overcook my food. And I'm telling you, my name is Kelly Amos, and I overcook my food. That's something that I need to work on as far as I can improve my health through nutrition by not changing what I'm eating, but just how I prepare it. And I like soft, and I like caramelized, and I like soft, not just, well, mostly because of my braces right now, but I just like it soft. So it's, the detoxing is about light cooking. So it's light cooking, and green, bitter, like I said, flavors have properties. So we know that colors have properties. That's why we really need to eat a variety of colors every single day. There's turnover and crap happening in your body every single day. There's exotoxins and endotoxins. Exo from external environment that we're taking in, and then there's internal, just basic metabolism. Your body is creating waste and toxins just by functioning. And so our liver's got to deal with that. So we know we need to eat a variety of colors throughout the day, because different colors have different compounds. Those are different properties, different things that our body needs. So these ones fight lung cancer. These ones fight breast cancer. These ones boost your immune system. And we really need to have a healthy immune system, because we have all this crap coming inside of us, and we need to have a strong body that can fight it. And so if we aren't consuming our natural medicine from the earth, then we are setting ourselves up, quite frankly, for failure. So going with different flavors is important too, but again, the bitter, the sour, and the pungent. An onion, and this is where, because some of this stuff, it is better raw. Like onion, it's better to eat that raw. Garlic, it's better to eat that raw. Beets are also excellent. My dog might bark. Beets are also excellent. They are an excellent liver tonic and also a blood purifier. So, and also it's the whole plant. So my daughter likes broccoli, but she does not like the stems. So we eat a lot of broccoli. So one of the things, she would have to eat your stem. She would want to, and asparagus, she likes the stem, she doesn't like the flower. But there are different compounds. There's different nutrition in the flowerette and in the stem. So you want to eat both. You want to eat both. So you want to try to eat as much of the whole plant as you can. Even the pulp of an orange has antioxidants in it. So eat the pulp. Don't just pick it off. And here's some very interesting stuff. So here's another bonus. So you got a little bonus in the beginning, and here's another little bonus. Detoxification, when you are doing this, you should try to have your largest meal in the afternoon. Detoxification occurs later in the day. Your body, that's just its natural process, occurs later in the day. Between 1 and 3 in the morning is when that's when your body is detoxifying the most. My guess is a lot of the people that are watching this right now wake up sometime between 1 and 3 in the morning, and it's those hormones. It's those hormones that are waking me up. My hormones are off. I need to go to the doctor. I need to do something to get these hormones in balance. You're detoxifying. Your body's working so hard that it's waking you up. So if you're struggling with your sleep between 1 and 3, and I'm going to suggest that you do some detoxifying to your body and see how that goes. Not saying that it's not a hormonal thing, but or some other stuff, some other stressor stuff. But if you've done a detox and you are pretty dialed into your exercise, you're doing everything just right, then that's when you seek medical advice. You also want to take yourself to a more alkaline state. That's a happier state. So an acidic state of your body. Your body is designed to balance itself out no matter what. But when you're detoxifying, you want to look for more alkaline foods and alkaline forming foods. And there's a difference, because alkaline forming means when you take it in, that's what happens in your body. So like a lemon is acidic, but it's alkaline forming because when you take it in, it changes. Things change with the chemistry of your body. So having another thing to do is just having some lemon water. You are most acidic in the morning when you get up. So having some lemon water in the morning, just some warm lemon water, is something that you can kick off and start to shift your body into a more alkaline earlier on. And so that's another healthier thing to do. There are all these little tiny things that you can do that are not a major upheaval of your life. They're just little things, little steps. I am a recovering non-dairy creamer powdered crap user. I'm down to 1 tablespoon of it. And I weaned myself off. It's little things like that, little stupid things like that. Just don't cook your broccoli as much. Eat it that way. That'll help. So if you can look at that list and try to incorporate as many of those things as you can, no animal for a couple days, eat lighter meals so you're not going to eat till you're full, largest meal afternoon, and again, starting to stay more alkaline. And remember the 3 things you're looking for. What were they? They were pungent, bitter, and sour. Those are the flavors that you're going for, and because they all do some different things. So I hope that this was helpful, as I always do, and this is something that I'm super excited about. I'm loving all the research that I'm doing on this, and I can't wait to share it and help more people. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you. Make comments. Please make comments. Ask questions. For the next 48 hours, I'm just going to keep going back to this sucker, and or you can tag me at any time in it if it's beyond that, if you're watching this later, and I will respond, okay? And please share this, that, those of you that are pardon my guys, sharing helps. Facebook likes you to share. So, and it matters. And I get messages from people that I don't even know because you've shared, and I've helped. And so that means a lot to me. Thanks again. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a great evening, if you are watching this in the day. And I'll see you tomorrow with some more awesome hormone stuff.